Hey everybody, welcome to Habitat Now. My name is Andrea Northop. I'm our Assistant Director of Institutional Giving here at Habitat for Humanity Central Arizona. And here today I have Katie Compana with the Wells Fargo team. And so we're really excited to have her joining us and to be able to share more about their Welcome Home campaign and about all the different housing initiatives that they've done here in the Valley this year and then also all across the nation. And so, Katie, if you wouldn't mind diving in a little bit more on what we did this last week and what Wells Fargo participated in.
Absolutely. And thank you, Andrea, for the opportunity to be here today. We're
Absolutely.
excited to share some of our mutual storytelling. So last week was exciting. We were really focused, I would say, on the painting piece.
Yes.
So we did 2 homes, right?
Right. One for Gnarly, one for Yesenia.
Yes. And I got to meet both women, which was just amazing. They were both, and actually it was so fantastic just to hear their pride of community.
Absolutely.
We were in the Sunny Slope area, and they just love, especially Yesenia, just went on and on about how wonderful it is to be in this community and how she grew up there, and now to build and have her own home there and to really help beautify it it's such a unique opportunity for us, as Wells Fargo employees, to be a part of her own story, her own generational opportunities that are happening for her and her family. So we focused, I think, mostly on the painting. And
you guys did a great job.
I know. First impression is you're driving up and you see a beautiful new house, and they got to select their colors. And so they each had a different color palette that we worked on, and some of the trimming around. And so we had 2 crews that were out there and went not only just the face of the house, but around the sides and around the back as well. And so that was our primary focus this last week. But that's not to say that when you offer us other opportunities, we don't do other things.
Oh, no. You guys come out in full force. And last week when we showed up, there was a sea of red waiting for us, and just with so much anticipation and excitement, because these were the first 2 events of this fiscal year. And people, you could tell they wanted to be back, because this is year number 2 that you guys are the title sponsor for our Sunny Slope Neighborhood Revitalization Initiative. And so we couldn't be more grateful for you guys.
Yeah, I would really agree. And I know we're going to talk about Welcome Home a little bit, but even as we're looking at all the different organizations that we're working with, for our Welcome Home campaign, I think all of them are full or have wait lists. And that, for me, from just a Wells Fargo perspective and my history and seeing the volunteerism through pre-pandemic, pandemic, post-pandemic, it makes my heart sing that just people are really getting excited. They're bringing their teams out again, and really then having fun. They're turning on the music, they're chatting. It's really, for them, it's team building and an opportunity to give back. So it's just awesome.
It is. And you guys not only are partnering with us locally here, Wells Fargo is a national Habitat for Humanity partner, and I was just looking up some of the stats this morning, and I did not realize that you guys have a giving record of over $119 million since 2010.
To Habitat?
To Habitat.
Yes.
So that is incredible.
I'll match you in that. I think I heard that we've been partners for 30 years.
That's also amazing. So that's like 1994.
Okay, now that's too much math. Yeah, okay. So it was somewhere around there. Yes, if we're in 2023, yes.
Yes, yeah. So, but you guys just have done an incredible job, and we are just honored to be a part of the fiscal year 2023 partners with that Welcome Home campaign and the national effort that's going on. And there's over, I think, like 80 to 100 habitats that Wells is partnering with nationwide.
Yeah, I think, I know there's 50 locations.
Okay.
I think last year we had over 275 different volunteer opportunities.
Okay, yeah.
So, and a fair amount, if not a majority, were habitat related. Well, and we have the $2 million commitment that we made to Welcome Home as part of that national campaign to be doing that. But really, that's even set aside from our Wells Fargo Builds, which is the $7.5 million investment that we make just to Habitat for the year.
That's incredible.
Yes.
So almost a $10 million commitment then from your team, specifically towards affordable housing.
Yeah, and there's more. Just between
Habitat.
And Welcome Home. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so there's even more beyond that, which is amazing.
Well, we are very blessed and very honored to continually be a partner of yours, and it's definitely been a legacy partnership because it's 30 years nationwide, at least 25 local.
Oh gosh.
And so that doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of loyalty and commitment and dedication, and that doesn't come also with the work that you do with the employees and getting them out.
Right.
to the different build
Well,
sites.
I think about it, and I think that Habitat does the hard work, in the sense of finding those community those families in the community, and really hearing that story and understanding how offering an opportunity to work with you really changes their life, offering, whether it's home ownership or whether it's home renovations and beautifying the neighborhood, strengthening the neighborhood. I mean, that is the hard work, where all that background work that you're doing, really ensuring that it's their safety on site,
right.
Having all the supplies out. We just show up and we give our sweat and our time and have some fun. So really, it's just amazing partnering with an organization like yours, and just ensuring that, everyone, has this kind of win-win-win situation.
Right.
Homeowner, Wells Fargo, and Habitat.
Right.
So it's just, it's fantastic.
That's why we're partnering with the Sunny Slope community. It's been such a gem of the area, a hidden gem, as the community says. A lot of the homes were built in the 1960s. They have a lot of history with the John C. Lincoln Hospital. But then they also need that tender love and care of like new roofs and the HVACs, the windows being up. Yes, absolutely.
Well, and I think it's a unique aspect of it. I think it was maybe last year during one of our home visits, and it was a mother and her son, and it was kind of a touchstone for me. I'm a single mom as well with two kids, and taking care of a home by yourself. And really trying to manage that, and all the costs that are associated, and all the work that's associated with it, and then to have somebody just kind of almost knock on your door and say, "We want to help you," and have that village, that whole Sunny Slope coalition, collaborative, come together and surround that family, that home, that neighborhood, and say, "We're here to help you."
Right.
And I mean, I think I was getting teary last year, but it really is. I mean, for that family, it's life-changing, So then they can ensure that they have that safe, affordable home, that they can rely on. So it's just, it's kind of, a miracle. Yes.
Right. And he's just so grateful.
Owning that home is an opportunity for potentially for a family to change their trajectory of generating, generational wealth or asset building.
Exactly.
In the banking industry, we kind of have some of those terms, but it's it really does offer them. They'll have that home, they'll create those memories, they'll have a safe, affordable place to live. But once they're ready to move on or up or out or whatever it may be, that may offer them a whole new opportunity of growth in a different way. Whether it's another neighborhood or it's a business or sending their child to college or whatever it may be, that is life-changing for that family. And that's really what it's about,
Right. So. Being able to, if you can literally solidify the foundation of housing, then the family can progress in those different areas that you mentioned. And once you begin creating that generational wealth, then it changes a family's trajectory.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, and then you work on the neighborhood, so it's not just that house, but it's the other homes. And I know we've worked, again, in that Sunny Slope area. And so how are we building up everybody? So then everybody's opportunity, everybody's, home value increases. The safety does. People want to move there. People want to stay there.
Right.
Whether it is something that they stay in generation over generation or whether it's a stepping stone for them. That, to create that opportunity and to afford them that opportunity it is life-changing.
It is. And this last year, with completing the first year in Sunny Slope, we were able to partner with just over 25 families, completing over 35 home repairs, which was just a knock out of the park. You never know sometimes when partnering with a new neighborhood, just because you have to earn the family's trust in that area. But I just saw that as such great feedback because the family saw value in the program. They saw value in the resources that were made available. And then you see the families who step forward, then you begin to see ripple effects.
Yes.
So you might paint one family's homes, and the neighbors, begin cleaning up their yards. They begin taking that pride in their ownership on their homes as well.
Right.
And so it's one that we're looking forward, that same impact, we're looking forward to seeing that in year 2. And you guys definitely kicked us off strong. So we have those next projects coming up. And again, we're just so grateful for your partnership. And we just look forward to another one of many.
Thank you. Well, we say right now we like our campaigns at Wells Fargo, and so
you do a very good job
our
at them.
Welcome Home, yes, which is all about housing affordability, which is one of our 4 philanthropic pillars. But we're also now saying we're the bank of doing, and so it's really not just about the grants and the event sponsorships, but it's also about the volunteerism. So thank you for affording us the opportunity to really roll up even our short sleeves.
I know, it gets
Never
hot.
long sleeves.
It does
Roll up
get
our
hot.
short sleeves.
Yeah.
And start sweating it out to help the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Oh, absolutely. My
Yeah.
pleasure. To be able to see that action firsthand of Wells Fargo joining us last weekend, please click the link above. You get to see the sea of red rolling up their sleeves,
Yep.
getting their hands dirty,
There you go.
and get to witness it firsthand.
Paint cans everywhere.
Paint cans everywhere.
Ladders everywhere.
Ladders
Yes.
everywhere. Be the judge and see if we actually painted the house or painted ourselves. You may never know. Thank you, Katie, again for joining us today on our Habitat Now
pleasure.
episode. Yeah, so good having you. And for those listeners and viewers out there, if you want more information on how you can get involved, whether that's a partner aspect, a volunteer aspect, or even shopping at one of our restores, please visit habitatcaz.org.